This is me venerating God on my birthday. At the same time, Grant Wahl was trying to blow up coverage for his pet cause. A journalist for the World Cup, he supported LGBT rights by wearing a rainbow shirt and was detained. This was November 21. And it became an object lesson because he died less than 3 weeks afterwards. But naturally, the family would wonder about foul play. It was illegal to promote homosexuality in a Muslim country. But what had happened was he truly had something bad happening in his own health, and he was into clinics and antibiotic receiving. So, what now? What is this? A preventable death? A moral issue? What had happened was after the guards have been repeatedly telling him to remove the shirt out of obedience for their laws, he still wanted to put it out there and did so with the tweet. But what had happened was he then got apologies from the World Cup officials, and he was allowed to go back in, and ultimately in the press box, that was where he met his end. Now, you would say it's really unfair, but then again, when you step out of God's will, whether it's through a natural death or like a homicidal or suicidal death, when you step out of God's will, He actually calls the shots. And so this is an official that was saying, death happens, a migrant death happened, focus on the World Cup for peace, etc. He said death is a natural part of life, whether it's at work or in your sleep. It is his own undoing, sadly. Not so much because he overworked, but he did not focus on the game. Next episode, we will see how his wife, Dr. Cecile Grounder, may have contributed to his death, but then the autopsy will be definitive. We'll see for another episode of Supernatural Forensics.